Hello, let's take a couple of minutes to talk about casting for foot orthotics. This is something that most of us do all day long. The original method was the plaster slipper cast developed by Dr. Root. That's good for accurate functional foot orthotics. However, it takes a little bit of time. It is messy because it's plaster. And if your technique is not so good, then you can tend to lose some of the measurement that you're looking for in the device itself. For many of us, we use impression foam. So we position the foot correctly and we take a good impression foam. Excellent for accommodated devices also. Now, the problem with the foam boxes is they take up a lot of room. So if you need a dozen foam boxes in your office, that takes up quite a bit of space. You may have to hold it before you send it to the lab. So you have to have a shelf to put it on. And then when you send it, you have to ship it. So you end up taking up space, and then you're also shipping it cross-country or to a local lab. The next step forward was to use scanning. So about 15 or 20 years ago, the scanners came in. Initially, they were very expensive. Over time, they were miniaturized down to this size. This is about the size of a shoebox, because in fact it is a shoebox. But we used scanners like that to capture digital images of feet. That meant that there were no impression foam boxes, no space requirements, and no shipping required. So you were reducing the carbon footprint and making the whole process more environmentally friendly. More recently, there are now applications for iPads. So you can get an iPad and attach a structure sensor scanner, which many of us have seen at the conferences and trade shows. That takes an accurate impression or image of the foot, and it can be sent instantaneously without any shipping costs or the carbon footprint associated with that. And most recently, there are now applications for a smartphone. You can get scanner software to go on a smartphone, and this is a device that we carry with us all day long anyway. So there has been quite a movement and a change in scanning and in casting over the last few years. It's now quite inexpensive to do digital scanning. The hidden advantage is most labs are scanning your casts anyway once they receive them. So by you sending them a digital image, you save the shipping cost, you save the cost of the casting material itself, and your work will go straight to the front of the queue once it gets to the lab. For all these reasons, you should really consider digital casting in some form if you're not already doing it. If you have any questions on this, certainly feel free to give us a call at the lab. Thank you.